Deputy Chairman, I call on the representatives here assembled of the newly elected associates of the Imperial College School of Medicine and those who have been awarded first degrees of the university to come forward to be presented to you, Deputy Chairman, in token of the congratulations of the Court and of all members of the Imperial College. May I ask the audience to reserve applause for the prize winners and breaks between presentations. Bachelors of Science. Shahid Akhtar, Syed Asim Hassan, Haider Al-Najim, Aziati Jamain, Gemma Newman, Kiran Nijabat, Joanne Hardwick, Dalia Abdel Aziz. Awarded the Sir William Broadbent Prize, Smitha Adala. Christine Ademokun. Kobir Ahmed. Maya Al-Memar. Erden Ali, Thomas Amies, Ayakovos Amigdalos, Mustafa Anjari, Mercy Arayo, Shivani Aryulanandam. Awarded the Waller Prize, Shobit Arya. Tariq Babikir, James Bailey, Damien Balmforth, Caroline Beattie. Awarded the Thomas Henry Green Prize and the Evelyn de Rothschild Prize, Leanne Bellamy. Kitaki Bhatti, John Blair, Samantha Bonington, Josephine Bowen, Timothy Bracewell Milnes, Philip Brody, Natalia Briceno, Peri Kanagir, Thomas Carter, Sarah Cato, Matthew Caldwell. Awarded the David Lees Memorial Prize, Deepak Kaur-Ora. Liwan Lily Chang, Bilal Chowdhury, Wei Si Cheng, Michelle Chukmen Chung, Siu Pan Cho, Peter Kwang Christian, Larissa Corda, Laura Kosha, Richard Craig, Annette Curtis. Awarded the Dudley Phillips Memorial Prize, Melanie Dani. Trishu Darji, Maitri Darad, Bhavika Dave, Thomas Dawes, William Denby, Sergio Kirande, Harshil Dutia, Cyrus Doctor, Joe Donovan, Sonia Dua, Duffin, Robin Dutta, Abigail Earnshaw, David Ellis, Manon Evans, Natalie Evans, Sarah Evans, Sally Faris, Victoria Flower, Victoria Guinness, Laura Gosh, Melinda Gilbert, Rose Gilbert, Jennifer Edis, Simon Gill, Rishi Kesan Nainer Chelven, Alexander Goodson, James Gordon, Tessa Greenslade, Scott Greer, Pratina Gunda Bolu, Amit Gupta, Neil Gupta. Awarded the Alan J. Stolo Prize, Catherine Gwilt. Claire Jennifer Halloran, Alexander Hamilton, Rachel Harrison, Anna Hickson, Lance Holman, Timothy Hookway, Emma Horrocks, Simon Humphrey, Simon Hurst, Mohammed Hussein, Akinyemi Idowu, Javid Isa, Millie Islam, Sarah Itam, Michael Jacovides, Ashmal Jamil, Emma James, Robert James, Omar Jaral, Kumar Jethwa, Alex Jukes, Christopher Johnson, Thushyanthi Kailayanathan, Faisal Kamal, Salwa Kamuri, Vishahari Kandasamy, Baba Kayani, Louisa Kent, Claire Kagani, Usman Khalid, Fatima Khan, Michael Jung Tae Kim, Catherine Kirkby, Hannah Kirkman, Aruran Kogulanathan, Kota Kojima, Yoon Yi Kok, Shruti Konda, Michelle Krishnan, Amy Kwan, Nikhil Ladwa, David Layfield, Tessa Leek, Alexander Lee, Sarah Lefby, Elizabeth Field, Ivor Lewin,
Ho Kong Lee, Adrian Chinam Lam, Darlim, Fiona Linton, Y. Lowe, Lindsay Lopez, Queenie Lowe, Matthew Lumley, Hugh Mackenzie, Neeraj Malhan, Matthew Maslin, Vian Mason, awarded the Max Bon Memorial Prize, Tarima Matten. Douglas Matthews, Emily McHale, awarded the Stedman Prize, Pooja Mehta. Martin Meikle, Anna Mistry, James Mitchell, Hemel Modi, Vanessa Weiling Mock, Luke Mordecai, Kirsten Bates, Nicholas Mottram, Christopher Mullington, Sarfaraj Munshi, David Vijendran Muthu Vilu, Sahar Nasseri, Laura Nabarro, Nadir Nanji, Nehal Narayan, Ruvandi Nathavith Arana, Kalpana Navarat Narasa, Muhammad Sorhaib Nazir, Ed Neil Gallagher, Shernay Noor, Tammy Wichen Ing, Soteris Nicholas, Andrew O'Brien, Michael O'Connor, Olu Wadam Ilola Odeniran, Catherine Ungtung, awarded the Esther Seifert Prize, Akudu Okera 4. Elliot Anoki, Richard Owens, Prasan Panagoda, Miles Parnell, Harish Patel, Payal Patel, Roshni Patel, Alexander Payton, Lucinda Perkins, awarded the Thomas Scurry Prize, the Charles Sturry Prize, and the Charles Power Prize, Elizabeth Phillips. François Porte, Oliver Puller, Hermione Race, Fatima Rafferty, Zakar Rafiq, Aditya Raja, Meera Raja, Ramya Ramaswamy, Myron Ratnaraja. Awarded the Governor's Prize in Joint Honours with Management at Mitchell Haig's Prize, Saeed Muhibur Rahman. Peter Riddell, Paula Rogers, Brianny Rudd, Radha Sabaratnam, Kavita Saigal, Alim Samji, Sonia Sangha, Raki Semi, Anthony Sergot, David Shackleton, Sunil Sharma, Danny Sharp, Catherine Sharpie, Alice Shorthouse, Jyoti Sidhu, Sika Singh, Sivar Harmi Sikh Vak Amour, Naomi Smith, Selena Soda, Michelle Speakman, Adam Spong, Thomas Sterling, Anne-Marie Stone, Helen Stride, Benjamin Talbot, Chandran Tanabalan, Anjali Tavares, Catherine Taylor, Sarah Teague, Esmeralda Chi-Yuan Teo, John Teo, Ricky Thakrar, Olivia Thomas, Elizabeth Thornton, Ashley Townsend, Simon Triscott. Awarded the Hepburn Memorial Prize, Waiki Choi. Sonia Sukagoshi. Awarded the Malcolm Morris Memorial Prize, Thomas Tull. Anne-Marie Tully, Muntaka Umar Sadiq, Sana Usman, James de Utley, Easton Vaughan Huxley, James Wakelam, Johnny Ward, Lara Weir, Olwen Westerland, Alan Williams, Mark Wills, Georgina Wilson, Brianna Winger, Cheng Mun Wong, Francis Wong, Justin Yun Yaw Wong, Sarah Wu, Karen Wujanto, Ifioma Ikwueki, Hakan Yonel, Chi Shin Yong, Nabila Zaman, Sabir Zaman, Anjali Chandra,
Bachelors of Medicine and Bachelors of Surgery, Jayata Mukherjee. Olivia Thomas, Jonathan Wheel, Aula Abara, Faridun Ahmed, Carolyn Ainsworth, Abtahali Al-Husseini, Yasser Al-Askari, Ayaz Alim, Christopher Alexakis, Laura Allison, Sarah Al-Saraf, Jasmine Anandaraja, who died tragically after graduating in medicine and who was the recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize. Benedict Ancock, Rina Ariga, Zureen Ashraf, Naila Aslam, Rubinder Baines, Jalil Bailu, Saif Baloch, Catherine Barley, Helen Barrett, Dolan Bassak, Renee Batson, Laura Beaton, Neil Banderi, Afsana Bouia, Neil Buva, Ella Sonal Bihari, Amanpreet Bindra, Robert Bowers, Sarah Boyce, recipient of the Governor's Prize, the HWC Vines Prize Proxime Accessit and the Sturgis Prize, Duncan Bryan. Kimberly Brooke, Rebecca Campbell, Stephanie Catlin, Caroline Lee-Ming Chan, Pantaleimon Yatling Stewart Chan, Elizabeth Chapman, Vamsi Chamthapalli, recipient of the Humphrey Arthur Prize Proxime Accessit, Natalia Ciprina, recipient of the Green Armitage Prize, Cordelia Coltart, Graham Corrin, Adele Kauper, Lauren Coxhead, John Coyne, Sarah Crowley, Jonathan Cubitt, Dima Dardela, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize, Caroline Daking, Lee Van Kuyen Dang, Shraddha Datta, Siddhartha Datta, Lorraine Davison, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize, Anita Dimitriou. Henry Dowland, Kate Dowland, Charles Drury, Sailakshmi Duraisingham, Elizabeth Ellis, Alison Elsey, William Elson, George Evitz, Lavanta Farouk, Jennifer Field, recipient of the Anthony de Rothschild Prize, Mark Fleet. Jason Fleming, John Fleming, Annabelle Fletcher, Joanna Flynn, Semiu Fuller Ranmi, recipient of the Meadows Prize, Alexis Fowler, Rachel Fung, Samantha Gallivan, Helen Garthwaite, Peter George, Nadia Ghaffar, Bibi Gali, Andrea Gosling, Bethan Graff, Hayley Griffin, Natasha Griffin, Emmett Griffiths, Stefan Gurney, Shazeen Habib, Andrew Hadfield, Ruby Haji, Rachel Hames, Imran Hamid, Vimal Hariharan, Sean Hartree, Jocelyn Haxby, Andrew Holder, recipient of the Humphrey Arthur Prize, the Wallace Prize, and the Abrahams Prize, Lucy Hooper. Kiara Hunt, Mansour Hussain, Robert Ibby, recipient of the William Travers Prize, Siobhan Jakes. Alice Jardine, Kimberly Jenkins, Anthony J. Sarasa, Adam Jones, Mustafa Kadim, Kiran Kamboy, Jamil Karim, Manal Kara, Gayatri Kathir Gamanathan, Samantha Keach, Peter Kerr, Aisha Khan, Sonia Khanna, Christina Koppel, Sachin Kumar, Katerina Kunat, Sarah Kwok, recipient of the Golding Medal, the Barron Prize and the Calverley Prize, Adil Ladak. Amrit Lamba, Harold Hoi Chun Lau, Nicola Ming Shi Lau, Helen Laycock, Tristan Lewis, Kathleen C. Wing-Lee, Matani Leela Wanit Chagun, Li Ling Lim, Jonathan Kin Han Liu, Emma Lloyd Davis, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize and the Frederick Bird Prize, Ruth Loeffler. Mervyn Vitaloy, Harpreet Lota, Charlotte Mahal, Fatima Malik, Catherine Mann, Mona Mansouri, Chris Manu, Shamaila Masood, Laura Mathan, Jenny Min, Maureen Mirza, Ravi Misra, Ruth Mixer, Roland Morley, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize, Zoe Morris. Bronwyn Moss, Amrita Mukherjee, Shazia Munir, Kailash Milvahan, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize, Prashanth Nandabalan. Andreas Naparis, Farah Nawaz, Dina Merriman, Chulin Go, Emma Nichols, Shithanthi Nimalan, Sarah Nind, Carol Norman, Amira Nukchadi, William O'Driscoll, Mary Onianwa, Christopher Ostrich, Baris Ozdemir, Victoria Packham, Shamini Pakanatham, Alexia Paulinelli, Shubnam Purkur, Anthony Parsons, Ketna Patel, Keval Patel, Harita Patel, Reshma Patel, recipient of a Faculty of Medicine Prize and the Victor Ladorum Llewellyn Prize, Benjamin Patterson. Felicity Pease, Robert Pell, recipient of the Cheadle Prize and the HWC Vines Prize, Joanna Peters. George Petrides, Gary Pettit, Sarah Primhack, Sudat Qureshi, Anna Radford, Mohammed Rahman, Deepal Rai, Sukaina Rashid, Laura Ratcliffe, Anna Reynolds, Neil Richardson, Asma Rizvi, Thomas Robson, Nisha Rockwood, James Rowe, Jennifer Rowe, Banu Rudran, Afsana Safa, Sharon Preet Sandhu, Levan Sasikathan, Vivian Sathyanathan, Andrew Schofield, Uzma Shafiq, Anish Shah, Puneet Sharma, Varun Sharma, Shalika Shetty, Konstantinos Similis, Smita Sina, recipient of the Immunology Prize, Pirya Sivagnanam, Vinothan Siva Subramaniam, Duncan Smith, Oliver Smith, Jodie Smythe, Mark Specterman, Anna Streetaran, Janarkan Shrishan Muganathan, Naomi Startin, Amy Stead, Catherine Stephen, Abhirami Subbanandan, Rebecca Sullivan, Hariam Suha, Sharanjit Thakur, Neha Tanna, Michael Taylor, Roland Tier, Angela Tawari, James Thing, recipient of the Glaser Prize, Joanna Thomas, Rebecca Tibbett, Nicola Totman, New Zealand Kumaj, Abigail Turner, Dimitrios Tsias, Alexios Givanakis, recipient of the Gordon M. Holmes Prize, Proxime Accessit, Jonathan Underwood, Neil Upadhyay, Isha Vaid, Sarita Varmadeva, Musama Vanat, recipient of the Gordon M. Holmes Prize and the British Pharmacological Society Prize, Amanda Vest, Sarah Wadcock, Elaine Wan, Jenny Want, Tom Waterfall, recipient of the Charing Cross and Westminster Medical School Alumnus Prize, Hannah Waters. Claire Waits, recipient of the Norman C. Lake Prize, Catherine Welsh. Andrew Wheeler, Samantha Williams, Laurie Windsor, Virginia Winstanley, Mei Wung, Henrietta Wydell, Kenny Kwok Hei-yu, Aisa Yunus, Peter van Heinsbergen, Huda Al-Hadithi, Jeremy Andrews, Anna Ai, Maria Hazapis, Wui Hang Chung, Marwa El Zanfali, Claire Feeney, Arijit Ghosh, Frank Hansen, Thiviyani Muru Thapu, Jainab Jawab, Davith Jones, recipient of the Norman C. Lake Prize, Proxime Accessit, Kelvin Ka-yin Kong, Jennifer Lenton, Thomas McGregor, recipient of the Richard Hebb Prize, Teresa Catherine Moran, Thomas Morris, Esha Saha, Romit Samantha, Paul Stevens, Nadia Tavares, Jin Liang Ti, Charlotte Tideman, Wu Yang Yang, and recipient of the John Adamson Prize and the Edgar Lawley Prize for the Best Overall Performance in Medical Finals, Kate Randall.
Would all graduates from the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery rise and turn to the Declaration of a Doctor in their programme and join me in reading the Declaration of a Doctor. Now, as a new doctor, I solemnly promise that I will, to the best of my ability, serve humanity, caring for the sick, preventing disease, promoting good health, and alleviating pain and suffering. I recognise that the practice of medicine is a privilege with which comes considerable responsibility, and I will not abuse my position. I will practice medicine with integrity, humility, honesty, and compassion, working with my fellow doctors and other colleagues to meet the needs of my patients. I shall never intentionally do or administer anything to the overall harm of my patients. I will not permit considerations of gender, race, religion, political affiliation, sexual orientation, nationality, or social standing to influence my duty of care. I will oppose policies in breach of human rights and will not participate in them. I will strive to change laws that are contrary to my profession's ethics and will work towards a fair distribution of health resources. I will assist my patients to make informed decisions that coincide with their own values and beliefs and will uphold patient confidentiality. I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and seek to maintain and increase my understanding and skills throughout my professional life. I will acknowledge and try to remedy my own mistakes and honestly assess and respond to those of others. I will seek to promote the advancement of medical knowledge through teaching and research. I make this declaration solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Would all graduates from the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery rise and turn to the Declaration of a Doctor in their programme and join me in reading the Declaration of a Doctor. Now, as a new doctor, I solemnly promise that I will, to the best of my ability, serve humanity, caring for the sick, preventing disease, promoting good health, and alleviating pain and suffering. I recognize that the practice of medicine is a privilege with which comes considerable responsibility, and I will not abuse my position. I will practice medicine with integrity, humility, honesty, and compassion, working with my fellow doctors and other colleagues to meet the needs of my patients. I shall never intentionally do or administer anything to the overall harm of my patients. I will not permit considerations of gender, race, religion, political affiliation, sexual orientation, nationality, or social standing to influence my duty of care. I will oppose policies in breach of human rights and will not participate in them. I will strive to change laws that are contrary to my profession's ethics and will work towards a fair distribution of health resources. I will assist my patients to make informed decisions that coincide with their own values and beliefs and will uphold patient confidentiality. I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and seek to maintain and increase my understanding and skills throughout my professional life. I will acknowledge and try to remedy my own mistakes and honestly assess and respond to those of others. I will seek to promote the advancement of medical knowledge through teaching and research. I make this declaration solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
The Department of Metallurgy at Imperial College played a central role in the development of metallurgical thermodynamics in the mid-1960s. A major and perhaps the most critical contribution came from the work of a young PhD student supervised by Professor Bradshaw and under the overall guidance of Professor Dennis Richardson. The student's name was Amit Chatterjee. His research in the area of steelmaking later helped the development of the Indian iron and steel industry and those of Tata Steel in particular. Amit Chatterjee is currently advisor to the managing director of Tata Steel. Until recently, he was the chief technology officer, having worked in a variety of key management positions in the company. He was born in 1944, joined Tata in 1972, following his academic career and research at Imperial College. He had a brief spell at British Steel in Scunthorpe, followed by a period at Thyssen in Germany. He decided there may be greener pastures elsewhere and tried the Swedish steel industry close to the Arctic Circle. And when that turned cold, he moved back to Tata Steel in India. Dr. Chatterjee's career has embraced several highly successful senior commercial roles, but it is as an engineer and an innovator who changed the dynamics of a sector and indeed his country that he will be best remembered. Tata Steel dominates the iron and steel making in India and has become a significant international corporation. That success can largely be attributed to a process of combined blown steel making implemented in the early 1980s by Dr. Chatterjee at Tata. He also pioneered coal-based reduction technology, a process which has facilitated iron making in some of the poorest regions of India, so boosting their economies. More recently, the development of coal-rolled steel for the Indian car industry and the establishment of a ferrochrome production plant in South Africa has been a major milestone. Dr. Chatterjee was chosen by the Government of India as the national metallurgist in 1977 when he was only 33 years old. Dr. Chatterjee's business achievements were recognized in 2002 when he won the Wharton Infosys Business Transformation Award. This prize must take its place in a glittering array of awards reflecting a prodigious output of nearly 500 published papers, 10 books, and numerous patents. Dr. Chatterjee holds the Thomas Gold Medal and Prize from the UK's Institute of Materials, of which he is a fellow. Other fellowships include the Indian National Academy of Engineering and the Indian Institute of Metal, whose platinum medal he received in 2002. He was awarded a DSc by London University in 1988 for his seminal work in oxygen steelmaking and coal-based reduction technology. Amit Chatterjee's career has been remarkable by any standards. It is all the more remarkable when you consider that for the last 15 years he has suffered from an acute form of MS and has been quadriplegic since the turn of the century. Undaunted, with wonderful support from his family, he has continued to fulfill his management responsibilities, traveling the world as an ambassador for both his company and his science, supported always by his wonderful wife, Jenny. The Shell Helen Keller Award in 2001 gave witness to the triumph of human spirit exemplified in his life. For his contribution to science, to the economy of India, and the inspiration his life offers to all of us, and in particular to the alumni and students of Imperial College, Deputy Chairman, I invite you to confer the Fellowship of Imperial College on Amit Chatterjee.
Deputy Chairman, Rector, ladies and gentlemen, at a time when the country faces hard strategic choices in the development of its energy supplies, few are better placed than Dr. Sue Ian to advise the government on the current science of nuclear power. Awarded an OBE in 2002 for her services to the nuclear industry, Dr. Ian is Group Director of Technology at British Nuclear Fuels. Responsible for the company's research and development activity, she oversees the R&D investment of the company's UK and overseas operations, including Westinghouse. She won the Hinton Medal for Excellence in Nuclear Engineering in 1993 and was elected a Fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering in 1996. She is currently one of the Academy's Vice Presidents, as well as President of the British Nuclear Energy Society. Her skills have developed in a competitive commercial environment. She has held a number of non-executive directorships in technology-based businesses. She is currently a member of the Board of Governors of the University of Manchester. Sue Eon's extensive knowledge of the nuclear fuel cycle has also brought her to prominence in the public world. She is the UK's representative on the International Atomic Energy Agency's Standing Advisory Group on Nuclear Energy. She is also one of the 4 UK representatives on the EEC Euratom Science and Technology Committee. Last year, she was appointed to the Council of Science and Technology, advising the Prime Minister as well as the First Ministers for Scotland and Wales. The Council for Science and Technology is the UK's top independent advisory body to the government on science. It works to encourage the best use of science, both in public policy and business practice. It also promotes excellence in science education, an area where Dr. Ian has contributed significantly over the course of her career. In particular, she has championed the participation of women in science and engineering. She is a member of the Women's Engineering Society, and her Daphne Jackson Memorial Lecture to the Society was a timely reflection on the importance of encouraging girls to take up careers in science and engineering. In her own education, Sue Eon progressed from a Lancashire girls' high school in the early 1970s to gain a first in materials science here at Imperial College in 1976. Her PhD in metallurgy in 1979 brought her the Matty Prize for the best thesis in the faculty. She has maintained a regular engagement with the college throughout her career, most recently in 2004 delivering the college's Athena lecture, in which she asked whether nuclear power presented a solution to climate change or was a victim of its own history. In every aspect of her work as a senior figure in the nuclear energy industry and as a significant contributor to the scientific, commercial and educational life of this country, Dr. Ian has proved herself a most distinguished alumna of the college. Deputy Chairman, I invite you to confer the Fellowship of Imperial College on Dr. Sue Ian. Deputy Chairman, Rector, ladies and gentlemen. Sir Colin Terry is a keen yachtsman and pilot. These are clues, albeit insignificant ones, to the distinguished career of a man whose energy and knowledge has brought him to the top of the engineering profession. The greater part of that career has been spent in the Royal Air Force, where in 1997 he achieved the rank of Air Marshal, taking on successively the roles of Chief Engineer, then combining this with Head of Logistics. In this period, he was responsible for the work of 15,000 people, looking after some 30 aircraft types and an annual budget of $2 billion. It was a culmination of a service career that effectively began before university as a cadet. Sir Colin attended Bridgnorth Grammar School in Shropshire and gained a place here at Imperial College to study aeronautical engineering. He graduated in 1965, returning full-time to the RAF to train as an engineering officer and subsequently a pilot, promoted to squadron leader in 1971 as he began his ascent to the highest echelons of the service. Sir Colin received the OBE in 1984, the CB in 1995, and was knighted in 1998 a year before his retirement from the RAF. From that retirement, he moved into business, becoming Group Managing Director of In-Flight Engineering Services, a specialist supplier to the aerospace industry. He left in 2001 to run his own consultancy. He is also chairman of Meggitt plc, a major supplier to the aerospace, defence, electronics and automotive industries. Sir Colin continues to play an active role in the development of the profession. He recently stood down as chairman of the Engineering Council, and since May of this year, he has been president of the Royal Aeronautical Society. He is a fellow of the Society, the Royal Academy of Engineering, as well as the Royal Society of Arts, the Institute of Logistics, and the City and Guilds of London Institute, where he is also a council member. The latter reflects his interest in furthering engineering in educational curricula, and most recently, he has been president of the City and Guilds College Association. He is a director at the Engineering and Technology Board and a member of the advisory committee of the Queen's Awards for Enterprise. He still flies cadets actively as a volunteer reserve officer in the RAF Volunteer Reserve. In 2004, Sir Colin was made a Freeman of the City of London and earlier this year a Deputy Lieutenant of Buckinghamshire. As a distinguished alumnus of the college, with which he has always maintained very close links, it is appropriate that we add this to our long list of honours. Deputy Chairman, I invite you to confer the Fellowship of Imperial College on Air Marshal Sir Colin Terry.
His imminent retirement from a long career at Hammersmith Hospital offers a natural opportunity to reflect on the achievements of Dr. Melvin Myers and for his old college to honour him. Hammersmith Hospital is of course now part of Imperial College London. In his work, Dr. Myers has arguably made the biggest contribution of anyone here to medical diagnosis for patient benefit, work which has had a defining influence on the science and practice of medical imaging. He was indeed one of the first to show the power of applying nuclear physics to medical problems in a clinical environment. Melvin Myers took his BSc here in physics in 1961 before moving as a Medical Research Council Fellow to Hammersmith Hospital. There, he constructed the first digital clinical imaging system in the world. In the same period, he developed and built the first gamma camera outside the United States. In 1963, he spent a year with the International Atomic Energy Authority in Vienna, where he worked on assessment techniques for scanners and gamma cameras. His next move was to New York, where at the Sloan Kettering Institute, he constructed the first dual-head positron camera. He stayed in New York for his next post as chief physicist at Cornell Medical School and head of the Nuclear Medicine Service. A Wellcome Research Fellowship brought him back to the United Kingdom, where at the University of Aberdeen he completed a PhD on tomographic imaging. He came back to London for a lectureship at Middlesex Hospital, and then in 1974 returned to the Hammersmith Hospital. He had already done pioneering work, but in the next 30 years at Hammersmith, he led much of the research that established the hospital as a leading international centre in medical imaging. Dr. Myers' colleagues speak of him as a modest, quiet individual, a modesty that belies his achievements. He has played a leading role in the development of emission tomography. He introduced SPECT imaging to the United Kingdom and helped to make PET one of the most important techniques for analysing patient health and disease. His insistence on developing rigorous quantitative approaches laid the foundation for diagnostic techniques now used routinely all over the world. He pioneered the use of krypton isotopes for ventilation lung scans in children, and his work on radioimmunotherapy is now proving itself extremely valuable in cancer treatments. The quality of this work, particularly with PET, was the basis for GlaxoSmithKline's investment in imaging at the Hammersmith site, helping to consolidate its global standing in this research. In the last 10 years, Dr. Myers has dedicated himself both to his NHS work and the training of the next generation of physicists in nuclear medicine. He has, since 1980, been an honorary senior lecturer at Imperial. Deputy Chairman, I invite you to confer the Fellowship of Imperial College on Dr. Melvin Myers.
Civil engineer Martin Threaker has already shown his leadership potential. In 2004, he led a second voluntary project to El Salvador, training local people in earthquake-resistant building techniques. His pioneering efforts were recognized with a nomination for an Engineering Leadership Award and a Shell Personal Development Award. Martin is also an accomplished sportsman, representing the college in the Henley Regatta and fitness coaching the college's female lacrosse and rugby teams. He has also found time to shine in his academic endeavours. Martin Threaker.